video quick and break down these pheasants for smoking. Nice hen here we got the other day. It's a club bird, and yeah, we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna smoke it on the pit boss, but you know, sometimes I don't smoke birds. Depends on what kind of bird they are. Pheasants you can eat roasted and smoked and pretty much anything because they're delicious. But I've been smoking mine because I can use that smoked pheasant for all sorts of things. So, but when I smoke pheasants, I don't smoke them with the skin on. So, I'm gonna just teach you the quick breakdown. Key when you start is you're gonna want to take off the head, wings, and the legs just before the joint. It makes the process a whole lot easier. Real pretty birds. Real pretty birds. I like to keep these feathers on the head for crafts with the kids, right? So when we take the head off, if we cut it lower down here, then we can pluck some of these feathers off later for the kiddos and use them for crafts. So we'll get right to it. So, like I said, we're going to want to come in here and do away with this guy because he's not for eating, at least not right now. Then we want to make sure to have our wings taken care of. You're going to feel right here, you got this elbow coming up and a bone coming out, and that's where I'm going to take it off. There's another bone that's right back here, and that's what makes this guy, see, when you push it forward, it pushes his wings out. Sorry about that. Here you go. That is where we're going to want to cut. Basically, we're going to unglove this guy in a bit, and it makes it that much easier if you pull it off just above that joint there. So you just want to kind of walk around it and twist, and you should hear a pop. And if you hear a pop, you're going to see that little bone come up, and then all you got to do from once that bone's gone is a nice little snip. Now these wings, you can use these wings. I'm going to be using these wings for Harper training. I've already got a few from the last time I was out a couple days ago. Got all these ones from earlier, and I'll just add this to the collection for training Harper because they're just fun for any dogs. Even if you don't have a hunting dog, it drives them nuts. Now obviously they got little bones, so don't just let them use them as chew toys, but for hunting dogs especially, they're a great training tool. So this guy's already got a broken bone because he got shot on the getaway, it looks like. So we're just going to make do with not disjointing him, and I might have to, yeah, that's fine. Alright, legs are just like the wings. Now people do all sorts of things with legs, duck legs, pheasant legs, any kind of real game bird. You can, I mean, you can do anything with this bird, especially that you do with the chicken, because it's just, that's essentially what it is. It's just a chicken. There's my tag information for it. But you can use it as a thickener. So, in like stews and soups and things like that. And look, these tendons that are in it, the key to this, and I'll see if I can do it, is in order to, when you eat these legs, to get it the right way, you want to cut around the joint, and then you want to pull, to try to pull those the tendons that are causing this out. Now we'll see if I can do it, but sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. It's not a big deal either way. So I'm going to just whole smoke these guys, and that smoking process, well, there's a whole lot of forgiveness. So once again, I'm a big proponent of the twist. Helps me pop it out of socket right there. See it coming out of socket, you see that nice shiny bone, but we're still attached at the tendons. And nice firm pull, and you get this right here. These tendons, you want to pull these out if you can. It just makes eating them, that goes for ducks too, it just makes it a whole lot easier when you go to eat them later. This way for later. Alright, do the next one. This is going to make the ungloving process a whole lot easier. Hand is going again. We're going to go around the joint. Back here, here, here. And we're going to want to pop, twist, and pull. Now see, that was a bit of a bummer. Some of the meat came off, but not too much. But I did get all the tendons, so there we go. So the reason that we do that, we go with head, wings, and legs, is because then when it comes down to ungloving this guy, because all sorts of critters just unglove real easy. In fact, you don't even really need a knife. You can, I mean, you do need a knife for cutting it, but as far as for ungloving, all you got to do is make a little incision and go from there. I've seen some old timers use their fingernail with ducks and just pull that skin apart. As soon as you get an opening, you can just pull from there. So we're gonna come in here, we're gonna make ourselves a little opening. Once we make that opening, we can feed our fingers up. Now, like I said, this works for ducks, this works for bunnies and squirrels too, believe it or not. Their skin comes off real easy. Then you'll be surprised how quickly and easily, once you do it the right way, you get all of those steps out of the way, how quickly all this comes through. You might need to go through and do a couple maintenance like things with it, but for the most part, all of it should just pop right out. Alright. Same goes with this guy. I come up here. We're going to pull the leg out. See, there's his leg. Same guy goes with this guy. Come through here. See what kind of damage did this guy's leg. Not too bad. Alright, then the nice thing about this, especially this way of doing it, I know we got feathers and everything, but trust me, that's all going to clean right out. Alright, so now we got the rear end here, right? Got all these feathers. Got our bird. Just chop right here. Alright. More feathers for crafts if we want. A little bit more messy ones. Alright. We're going to come in here. And we're going to get the rest of these unmentionables taken care of here. Alright. Just like anything, I like to bring up my gut bucket for this so I don't get all this stuff over where I'm chopping on meat, prepping it, and you just, oh, I got poked by that bone. Okay. Alright. I don't know if you guys getting any of that. Just pulling, like, well, the unmentionables, the guts and the sphincter and the kidneys and whatever else is in there that we just don't want anything to do with it. And I'll go through and rinse that out too, real good. Alright. Get all that out of there. Alright, so all you gotta do after that, turn this bad boy on, rinse this guy off some, turn that pressure down. I don't need to blow them away here. Get all these feathers off. And we got one more process I do before I do my final clean through that I'm going to have to do right here. Got a BB there. Is you got to go through and you got to clean it all off like any animal. But you're going to want to, any game bird and anything you shoot with a shotgun, go through and try to get whatever BBs you can out of it. And you look for any kind of embedded feathers, because when you shoot these guys, they always track feathers in with them, like anything. It came from somewhere, probably dragged something with it when it did. So it's one of those things where that's what it is. Now, what I like to do with these guys is after I clean them out like this guy's going to sit in a brine of sugar and water and any seasoning that I might put in it. He'll sit today all Sunday morning while I'm off praising Jesus. He's going to be sitting in, or she's going to be sitting and bathing in that brine. Got to finish cleaning it up, but essentially that's what you get her done with. You're going to get it all set up. You're going to pull all the feathers out. We're going to put it in the brine, and you'll see this bird soon. I'm going to do another video here with me cooking it. Alright, have a good day.